everybody, this is Bonnie from Bonnie's Creative Place, and I am here with card number 2 from our Garden Meadow online class for November 2023. So let's get started on the card. If you like the content here, if you could like it, subscribe, all the good stuff, I would really appreciate it. Leave a comment. So this is the card that we're going to make. This is a really fun alternate to the stair step cards if you don't want to do all the cutting. So let's get started. First we need to bring in our scorer, our trimmer I should say. The first piece that we're going to use is the piece that is 8.5 by 4 1/4. You're going to put it in your score and you're going to put it at 4 1/4. And you're going to score. So this is piece 1. Then we're going to bring in the other piece, and this piece is 8.5 by 5.5. Now we're going to score it at 1 inch. We're going to score it at 2 inches. And we're going to score it at 5 1/4. Okay. And then we're going to put this out of the way for a minute. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take this farthest one away. That was our 5 1/4 inch score mark, and we're going to score that away from us. So we're going to score it towards the back. Get your bone folder and really crease these. Okay, like that. Then we're going to take our 2 inch score line and we're going to score it away from us. Like that. Then we are going to take our 1 inch score line and we're going to score it towards us. So you have something that looks like this or like this when you are done with it. Okay, so that's our first one. Then we're going to take our other base card and we're just going to fold it in half, line it up, and then give it a good score mark. Alright, so there's that one. So now we're going to set these aside for a minute and we're going to bring in our designer series paper. And that is this piece here. We got to do some construction to this paper. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to put it in and you're going to cut 2 inches off the bottom. So I'm going to put it right here and I'm going to cut 2 inches off this. Now you may want to cut, or actually I think I cut 2 inches. Let me make sure. Yes, I take that back. I cut 2 inches off the top. So we're going to cut 2 inches off the top of this. That's right here. We're going to cut 2 inches. Ooh, cut 2 inches off the top. So there we go. So now we don't have that piece. Now we have this piece here. You can save that piece for something else. Now we are going to cut 1 inch off from each side. So we got this here. We're going to cut 1 inch. On this side, we're going to flip it around and we're going to cut another 1 inch off from this side. Okay, so here we go. So now we should measure this piece right here. This piece should measure a 4 by 4, and it does. We have a 4 by 4 piece right here. And then we have our 2, because we needed 2 of these. These are 2 inches. Now we need to make these a little shorter because we had our 4 inch one, but now the 2 pieces that we cut off the side, 1 inch, we need to make them 3 inches because this is shorter than this by 1 inch. So you can either cut it off the top or the bottom. It's up to you. I just cut it down off at the bottom. So I'm going to put this in at 1 inch. And I'm going to cut off, or I'm putting this in at 3 inches. I'm sorry. We're going to put this in at 3 inch and we're going to cut off that 1 inch line. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to put it in at 3 inch and cut it off at the 1 inch off. You do not need these 2 pieces or this piece, okay? And if you want to practice your cutting of what I'm talking about on some copy paper, cut it down to a 6x6 piece and then do what I'm saying, so that way you're not cutting your good piece that you're going to get, because you're going to get a full 6x6 piece. That's what you could do that too, so you don't, you know, screw up on your cutting. Okay, so now we need, oh, there's something we do need. Sorry, we need to bring this back in. On this piece right here, this piece here, we need to cut one piece that is 3/4. Here we go. So now this is what we're not using, this little bit of stuff. So we need to cut one piece that's 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, sorry about that. And then we will have all our DSP cut. All right, so let's bring back in our paper. This here is where our 4x4 piece is going to go. So we can just go ahead and add adhesive to this. Okay. Put this right down here. Just like so. And then we can set that aside for a minute. Then we're going to bring in this piece here. And on each side, oops, I forgot which, I mixed them up here. I think that one goes over here. Yep. On each side, we're going to put these pieces here. So I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to use just giving it a little bit of an edge all the way around it. I'm going to put it down, and then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. Give it a little bit of an edge and put it down. Okay. And then this piece is going to go right along here. Okay, there we go. And now what we're going to do is we are going to, this is 1 inch wide right there. So if you use your grid paper or your grid mat or whatever, and you see how I'm using the lines on my pink one here, that's 1 inch. If you use your grid paper, it's 4 squares. So I'm just going to use this, and I am just going to make sure I only put adhesive where that 1 inch line is and not any farther. Okay? Then we're going to pick this up, we're going to fold it all together, and we're going to eyeball center this. It looks like it's about, I don't know, 3/4 on each side, if you want to say. Then just give it a good little, line it up so it's even with the bottom of the card that you just put there, like so. And then you're going to open this up, and you're going to put about 1 inch again. If you go a little bit higher on this one, it's not like really bad, but I just keep it 1 inch, and then we know 1 inch for both sides. And then we're just going to close it up just like that, and then you've got your freestanding card. Is that not cool? So now what we're going to do is you're going to open this, and in here I've got a white piece of paper, and this is 3 by 5 1/4. And we're going to just put this in here. I left this as a basic hello card, so you could leave it as a, like a, you know, just sending somebody a note inside there. You could switch it up to a birthday and stamp something inside here. But then we're going to put this right in here, like that. So now you have this. But once you open it, sometimes you have to like reinforce all the score lines a little bit. Not all the time, just depends on how much you open it. And then we're going to take the oval, scalped oval punch, which I thought I had right handy here. Let me get that. Here we go. And we're going to put this in here and we're going to punch out one of the scalped circles with the scrap piece of the Misty Moonlight. And then I'm going to take the Hello stamp that is in this bundle and I am going to stamp Hello right here. Oh, I don't know if that, yeah, that O didn't come out very good. So we'll just flip it over. There we go, just like that. And then we are going to take that same punch and put this in here. Punch out the Hello. And then we'll put this on the card. Oops. Yep. Flip it over and we'll add some dimensionals to the back. And I put this right down here. Just like that. And then I took some more of these wonderful little birds and dragonfly, and on this one I put a couple dragonflies flying away in the field here. Put another one up here. Like that. And that is how you can make an easy, fun fold card. And I'll be back with card number 3.